Hey, the difference is this. Texas worried about
Because I believed in what I wanted to do. Now I'm sitting in front of your Power 4 coach.
Come on, run, catch him. There you go.
I'm right here. I guarantee you, I ain't got no problems.
Kind of put us on the map a little bit.
It did. It did. Yeah.
And in the hometown.
In my hometown, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Season 7, episode 2.
Yeah, this is The Whistle, season 7, episode 2. First off, coaches, how are y'all doing? Fall camp is in full effect. How are things going so far?
Man, it's going pretty good, baby. I think as coaches, you always look at things with a 50-50 lens. Well, and I'll speak for myself first, and Coach Pollock will tell you how he feels. But I always look at it as like when I get that question, it's going good, but let me see what they do in pass.
Yeah,
then they get in pass, and it's like, okay, that looks pretty good, but I need some live bullets here, some competition for starting position. Who's going to do something? It's going good. Okay, this first game, let's see if they can put it all together. So it's always for me as a coach, because I look at things as 50-50 lens. Yeah, I like where we are, but I'm always looking to progress to get better.
I agree with that. From a special team standpoint, I'm excited about where we are. I think we've got a lot of things accomplished in the first few days of camp. You know, our coaching staff, our players have been really dialed in and focused on what we're trying to accomplish. I think we got a good little routine going. And, you know, I'm like you. I want to see some live bullets. I want to see how they react when they get hit. And I want to see if they'll hit, you know. Everybody wants to see if that dog will bite.
Yeah.
You know, every dog barks,
Right.
but not all dogs bite.
That's right. It's just like my granddad. My granddad used to tell me, you know, he was a World War II veteran. And my granddaddy used to tell me all the time, man, in training and stuff, everybody got it right in training.
No doubt.
It was a different thing when using that foxhole.
No doubt, man.
You know, so
Hey, it's like in football, you know, everybody get in the weight room, lift weights, throw weight. Think about them weights, man, they don't hit back.
they don't hit yeah.
The weights don't hit back. So you got to find out what you do when you get hit back.
That's right.
So-
That's exactly right.
Coach Hart, last episode you gave people questions to answer.
Yeah, we got some people.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Got some responses.
Okay.
So we got a couple of responses from one question, but we only got one response from one question, so I'll start with that one first. You asked the people what their pregame routine was, what they did to get ready for the game. And Mr. Maurice 1980 said they get their clothes together to match the uniform combinations, and hopefully Coach Prime can release them earlier than watching the special teams warm up on game day.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I like that. So they
I was going to say now, if you keeping up with our uniform combinations and matching those, you doing good.
That's that immersive experience,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
You all into it. I like, you know, before the game, what I do is I get up early, whether it's home or away, and I go into the gym, and I usually get the incline up to about 3.0 miles, and I kind of walk it
Oh, yeah.
and get a good sweat, get a good burn. Sometimes if I'm feeling real good, I'll run a little bit, but I say, hey, let me get my condition in before
That's
these
right.
guys. Let me get my
That's right.
sweat in and put my sweat equity in just to let them know I'm invested. And I got my workout on the way for you to see these guys work out. That's usually what I do, coach.
Yeah, you know, if we in a road game and we're staying in which we typically are fortunate that we stay in nice areas, I like to give me a walk in around the hotel area. You know, just kind of walk around the area, explore the area I'm around, and just get a little, you know, like Coach Hart says, get a little exercise in, get the blood flowing and going, and get woke up good. And then after that, you know, it depends on what time our game is. If it's a later game, of course, you know, grab a little breakfast with the team, and then go back and catch the beginning of you know, college game day. Catch a little bit of that going on, and hear what they got to say. And then after that, you know, like I say, it depends on the time of our game. Our routine changes according to that. But yeah, I like to wake up and get me a little walk in the morning, get a little fresh air, get the blood pumping a little bit, and just kind of get off to myself a little bit and be able to clear my mind and think about what I got to do today.
Yeah, I love them early games too, coach.
Coach.
I like to get after it,
Hey,
let's
listen.
get going. You know, them late games, man.
Hey, Fox, put us on the big noon kickoff every week. I want to kick off at noon Eastern time.
Yeah.
That's 10 o'clock Colorado time. That means by 2 o'clock we done. We
done,
know,
baby.
We know what the result is. We can get on to the next opponent. I love that.
I love
I'm
that
like,
too.
you wake up and let's go.
Let's go.
That waiting around all day.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen.
Anticipation.
That old Pac-12 after dark. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that.
Ooh-wee.
That 8:30
That after
Mountain
dark,
time kickoff, 10:30 Eastern time. No.
That after dark was something else now.
Yeah.
I tell you what too, you think about that, and then you look at it. If you gotta wait, and I'm sitting there, it's like keeping the bull in the cage.
Yeah.
Just sitting there waiting, can't get it done, watching everybody else play. I'm like, I'm ready to play. I'm tired of
That's
watching people. I want to get out here and play. And then you get out there, and, I understand late games and people coming out, but hey man, big noon, come on with it now.
I love me some big noon kickoff.
Yes sir.
I love to be that noon kickoff because like he said, when you not only just starting late, being up, just throwing you off for your next week and all, but just sitting around all day and just anticipating, like you said, just in a bull caged up and you ready to go. And it's not like when you and I coached high school, you had classes to worry about that day. You had something to keep you busy.
Yeah.
When you got Saturday and you don't have anything, you try to do some walkthroughs and some meetings to kind of get the kids moving a little bit, but the day just goes by slow.
And just so y'all know, I know a lot of people don't know this. I'm surprised how many people don't know this, but when we on an away game, just so y'all understand, we get there. Let's say we play Saturday. We'll get there Friday. Do our evening meetings, everything, get everybody's mind locked in, ready to go. And then we'll wake up, we'll play the game, whether it's morning, afternoon, night. And just so y'all know, when that game over with, we go from that field to the locker room, wash, get your stuff packed up to the bus with a box lunch of some kind to eat.
That's right.
And we on the plane.
Straight to the airport.
It's straight to the airport,
And
in the air, and then we land back in Colorado. So for those who thought, oh, he got an extra day. No. Ain't none of that. What you see, when you heard the fourth quarter ball game,
That's right.
and you see us go in, we are going in to shower, get our box lunch for the bus. On the bus goes directly to the plane. Get on the plane, and we are in the air.
That's right.
And then we land back in Colorado.
And it is a shock. It was surprising to me when we first started doing this, how many people were like, oh, so y'all get to spend Saturday night and then get up Sunday? No.
This is a business trip.
We listen, and it don't matter what time we get back. We get back to Boulder 3 o'clock in the morning.
There you
whatever.
go.
See that's the thing. Listen, shout out to Denver Airport.
That's
they
right.
treat us right, but that's a long ride.
Yeah,
From that airport up to Boulder after you've been working all day and in the game mode, you done flown, man. I wish it was just a little bit more convenient just to get in my car and go home.
Yeah. We pass our house on the way back to the campus.
Sir. I've been waving.
Like, y'all could just open the door.
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Man,
God bless you. God bless you.
Lord.
I just roll out of here.
Got me sneezing thinking about getting up 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So
Riding
y'all know.
around.
So them late games, you'll see. I know late games for y'all. Y'all late tonight. Like we played Colorado a couple years ago and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When we end 10, 9, whatever o'clock it is locker room, shower, box lunch, bus, airport, plane,
Yes.
Colorado, bus to Boulder.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Yes.
Ain't no.
I mean, we're literally on the plane grading film, like watching the game on the plane
That's right.
with our iPads and computers.
That's right.
And because you just know when you get back, you're going to be exhausted and you need to get some sleep, but you got to get right back up Sunday.
Yeah. So you need
And
that
get on
film
the
graded.
next opponent.
Yeah.
So,
you need that film graded
like I
out the
say,
way.
a lot of people don't understand, what we go through on the weekend of game weeks, and our players as well. They right there with us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a challenge, especially when it's a late road game.
Mm-hmm.
That late road game, boy, I hate to see them jokers.
So, Coach, you had another question, and you asked the people what game they're most interested in. And Debt Free Fearless says that she's interested in every single game because of the new talent that's come in, plus the guys who are returning. And it's exciting because anyone with eyes can see that this year's team should, at a minimum, win 10 games.
I love it. Debt free? Is that the name of the?
Her name is Debt Free Fearless.
Debt Free Fearless.
She got some. That's
I like
fearless.
that.
I like
Debt
that.
Free Fearless. I like it.
I like
DFF.
Yes.
DFF, thank you for that. Yes, we do have some talent. It's going to be, I think, what most people see next year. We got a lot of athleticism.
Oh yeah.
A whole lot, a ton of athleticism at some different positions that we may not have had necessary athleticism at, but it may have been strength or instincts or just guys with very, very high IQs that play the position. But now across the board, we're really athletic. I think we run well on all platoons, whether it's offense, defense, and special teams. And yeah, I'm ready to see it and see what we can do. And I love your prediction.
Yes.
I love your positivity of the 10 games, and we're definitely striving for it. As coaches, we understand that, you know, you win 9, you got to win more than 9.
That's right.
It's always the goal is going up. So we're right there with you. You know, that's our goal too, to win more than 9 and keep this thing going and get back to a bowl game.
There you go.
And get you guys there. So yeah, I'm with you. It is a different team. I think everybody's going to be really surprised and ecstatic to see what we got, what we putting on that field, because these guys are athletic. I'm talking about across the board. It's good to see.
I know from a special team standpoint, just putting together the depth charts for the different teams and everything, boy, it's been easy to fill out some depth charts, you know, early on here. You know, it's been, I know in the past, looking at the depth charts from the past and things, I know that it was a challenge. Because, you know, especially when you start talking about a 2 deep, everything here, we got some guys that can play. We got some guys that can run and hit and very athletic, and we're excited about that. You know, I know that a lot of people know we probably don't have the star power that we had last year, but I think from a consistent depth standpoint, I think we're much better off.
The team, yeah.
From a team standpoint.
The team standpoint, I think you got more avenues of how you can get plays made.
Right.
You know, last year, you know, you had, Coach Pollock said star power, where you kind of knew where the ball was going to go, offensively, defense, who was going to be making the plays, who we were counting on to get us out of some situations. So now, I think we just got multiple avenues of players who can do some different things at different positions to make the game more of a team sport. Not saying it wasn't that last year, but now I think you're going to be looking at the overall team and not just a couple of star players. And to be our coach, when he's talking about helping them with special teams, looking at those depth charts, you know, I think the challenge now is it wasn't so much, okay, last couple of years, okay, this guy, we need to get them in and make sure they play. Now it's like, man, coach, I got about 4 deep of guys that can play. We may need to move this guy over here, see if he can get on the field here and even it out, because you are deep with talented guys that can help us in special teams. And that's the new challenge, which is exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So we have a